that you have to be really careful with what you show. You have to be careful with background music and somebody else's stream, and yeah, it's just ridiculous. All right, there we go.
I don't know if that's bad though. I mean, I'm just trying to keep things on the up and up. So.
No, I know. I wasn't complaining, and like I said, I actually learned something that I didn't know. So that was quite actually it was bad, but it was a useful experience for me. No.
You get your vaccine?
I'm going in for booster on Tuesday. So, and from what I heard from Eldon yesterday, it looks like if you're getting the Pfizer, the second shot has far less impact, according to him. He said he stayed at work the entire day. He got a little stiff neck, that kind of stuff, but he said I was fine the whole day. So.
Yeah, well, I just got my first one. It was in Montana.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what your experience is. The point is, you want. It sounds bad, but you want to feel unwell after you get it. And if you do, that's okay. That means it's working. It's doing its thing. That's what it's supposed to do. I don't think they warn people as often as they should, but yeah, it is what it is. Where's the girl? Oh, she's still stuck in somebody else's goddamn stream. Ugh.
All right. Well, anything else on your plate I can help you with?
No, not today. I don't think. I appreciate it. Like I said, I will talk to Eldon about the HPC thing. I know he feels I'm probably overwhelmed, and I get that way sometimes. So.
Yeah, no, and it might be just a way to add some expertise, right, without and get you focused on higher level stuff, right?
Yep. So. Cool. All right, sir.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Very good. Well, I'm looking forward to meeting you at Fathead whenever it's appropriate.
1 week after your second shot.
Okay.
That's the policy. 1 week after your second shot, you should be good to go. You still have to wear a mask and all that kind of stuff, but.
Yeah. All right, I'm in.
All right, I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right.
Thanks, John. Yep. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. I didn't know I was live. And we don't have a moderator today, so this is going to be fun and interesting. Yeah, she's over on... she's in DC's chat right now. So, I don't know where Joe is. And we're live. Anyway, sorry about that. I just, this conversation was supposed to be over before 3 o'clock. Also working on a proof of concept project. It's not going so well today. So, hi folks, thanks for stopping in. Sorry for the slow start today. I know it's Friday. It's going to be one of those weekends, I guess. But today is the Moderator's Choice Day, and I have no idea what Karate Joe has selected for us to view. I think she added them to the playlist. Let's take a gander. I didn't look earlier because I don't like doing that. I like her surprising us. So let's see. Oh, she did. So let's take a gander. Oh, you know why? Hang 1 second. That's because I'm a dumbass. It's hard to react to something you can't hear. Aw, how precious. So cute. Little piggy nose. That's actually a good idea. Pigs in the house. Okay. Whoa! Aw, little piglets.
Hello.
I've never seen them do that.
There you are. There you are. Good morning.
Oh, how precious. Hi, Joe. Hi, Karate Joe. Sorry, we started without you. I take it this is one of the videos you shared. I saw 3 on the playlist, so thank you. I appreciate it. Squealing like a pig. Aww. That's a pretty good sized bathroom. I saw she was dipping into Sarah. I had to get out. It's like, Sarah's funny and all, but I just can't. I can't watch her ruin food. Are you going to toss it around with your snout just like that? You can get, there are miniature pot bellies you can get, I think. I used to do that to Kodiak. His tongue, he could never keep his tongue in his mouth. What a good dog. Oh, sorry. Forgot to shut people off. Alright. Now it'll be a little quiet. Isn't that cute? She's having her breakfast with her pet pig. Aww. I'm not so sure how Susan would take to a pet pig in your home. I can't talk today. That's a big one in the background. Holy cow.
How old are you?
Very good.
Go get it. Jump up.
How cute. Oh my god. I think you're right. I like how you said that. Highly displeased. She might end up attacking her owner. What a pretty German Shepherd. Oh! Oh, guess she didn't. Guess you didn't want petted. you...
What did you do?
You're right.
What did you do? Wyland.
That is a big hog.
Hi, Yum. Hi, Yummy. We'll be back with some yummy food for you girls and boys. Don't even know if they're girls or boys.
Really?
Oh, you're vocal this morning.
How could you not know? I wouldn't be messing with the pig, just to be honest with you. I've heard stories about boars in the wild. I can imagine some of these pigs are like... Aww.
Hey! Oh! Oh no!
Aww, how precious. Why was he dancing? How are you today? Are you simping today? You can blame Joe for all of this today because I had nothing to do with it. This is all her fault. Oh, no, we can't be doing that. Sorry. Well, I don't know how long it was, but I'm not taking a risk.
Go fetch, Kevin. Go fetch.
Yeah, could be.
Go fetch.
I don't really need to talk to Mark. Thank you very much. No offense, Mark. Mark doesn't know my environment. Ah. Speaking of which, I forgot to do something. Okay. Didn't want to lose my connection. Networking is a funky business sometimes. Alright. We're good now. We're good now.
You stuck? You can't
I will
turn
not lose
around,
my
can
I will
you?
not lose my
Come on now.
my connections. Yay!
Come on.
See them play. The pig and the dog.
Holy cow. Are you giving the pig an aluminum can? Why would you do that? And then how are you going to get the can out of its mouth so it doesn't swallow it? Okay, I must be missing some context.
Yes, this is what happens when you dump over the trash can because you're this much of a pig. You need to eat.
I think we should send this to a certain girl. I've seen a few of those auctions. Actually, I've done that before.
Be sweet.
It comes out really good. I do that with my bratwurst. I'll butterfly them when I'm grilling them. Or not grilling, when I have them on the stove, and I'll pour like a can or 2 cans of beer on. Really good. Oh, shiny! Oh no, it's a ghost! Oh no, it's a pig in a blanket. Gołąbki, as we say in Polish. Golden. Oh, how precious. Guy's got some moves.
Where's your ball? Go squeak your ball. Good girl.
I don't think the dog is all too happy about this. Aww. Who knew they were this much fun? I still don't want one in my home, but they're funny as hell. Bare necessities? Cockatoo versus African gray. Interesting. Well, let's get back to another. No, I don't think that was what you shared. That's Chantal. What the hell? What the hell happened to my? There they are. Jesus Christ. Boomer! I love the goats. The goats are amazing. And then they freeze. Oh. Somehow I knew this would be a video you would pick. You and your love for goats. Oh. Oh no! Oh no! Down! Down for the count! Oh. Oh, that looks like a Malamute. Inside the house? I don't know.
One fainted baby. So excited for going outside. 2 fainted babies. Oh, come on, guys. Get up. Get up. You can do it.
He's dead.
Oh, when he went down.
I don't think that's going to end too well, kiddo. Bah. Are there any tree goats in this video that we should know about? The dog. Watch what I can do. Watch, I can tip a goat. Goat tipping. It's a new sport. That is so damn cute. I may have to get one just so I can make it faint.
Almost. Almost.
You interrupted my run, dude.
And she's gone.
That's a pretty good size. Jesus. Sorry about that. Why aren't they in the tree?
Just.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be talking? I was watching the goats. I'm trying to decide if it's cruel to make them faint or not. I'm kidding. I'm strictly kidding.
Better stay still.
Oh, looks like Greg might be coming my way tomorrow. Ooh. A little bit of mob boss for Daddy. I don't disagree with you. I really don't. It's like, what the hell? You scared the hell out of me. You stupid human. Now, I can understand if, using this technique maybe to catch them, to bring them back into a pen or something. I sort of, but to do this for fun. I mean, it is funny, I admit, but man. There's going to be a goat riot one of these days, and all humans are going to be in trouble. I'm telling you. Why do you think they're in trees now? They're getting ready. They're getting ready. I think we have one more from our fair moderator. Oh, where's Megan? Megan, you need to come and see this video. Ah, well, maybe she'll watch the replay. Oh my God, it's a chicken parade. Pretty good, pretty good. I think they're going to a state farm show. Yeah, every time a friend comes over, watch what I can do to the goats. Pretty good. That's a hard one, that flat. That looks like a C flat. Oh no, a D flat, sorry.
There you are.
There is no C flat.
Good morning.
Megan, where are you? I am gonna drop the volume just a little bit. It's a chicken band. Hang on. I left a video running somewhere. Hang on one second. Stop it. Stop it. I know there's a better way to do this, but I have a job. This is a hobby. This is fun. I like to do this for fun. Kittens don't seem to give a shit. Kids are like, you're not looking like mommy, but we don't care. Mommy's just watching. Yeah, just walk away. Won't hurt the babies. That is weird. I'll add the links to these videos down in the description below. I think Megan would like this. Megan actually wants to start streaming her chickens videos to Twitch. So we were talking about that the other day. Could be interesting content. Not sure about Twitch. Free ride. I definitely need one of those. That would scare the shit out of Phoenix. Who's just sitting here, nice and quiet and patient, waiting for me to feed him. Thank you, Charlie. I'm a little confused by the robotic or by the non-robotic pattern that it's doing. I don't know. This is funny as shit. You would think a robot would go, you know, just like. Love the floor. The floor is awesome. I would love to get back down to bare wood floors. I'd have to bring my buddy Mike Stouffer up from Santa Fe to do my floors. That guy is amazing. All the work he does. Plus, he makes a hell of a good beer. And the steaks he posted on Facebook last night. Oh my God. Oh my God. So who's going to win this battle? That's pretty brave. That's pretty damn brave. I mean, I suppose I could understand if it were a rooster. Bark real loud. Maybe the goat will faint.
Good old Zane.
Good boy. I hate Crocs. No, now you can get down. You're being a pain. It's cute. Entertaining itself. Is this like the doorbell and they want to come in or something? I don't quite get it. But it's funny. A chicken cam. Move, bitch, it's my turn. Down, in the middle, between the studs. What the living? What the hell? You put pants on a chicken? Oh, that's hilarious. Look at her run. Oh, that's funny. So, excuse me. I yawned. I don't know why I'm tired today. I even slept in. Yeah, go figure. So what happens when you stay up till 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning? Aww.
You're actually talking about killing me. Just for a little while. I'll bring her right back. Oh. Go ahead. Why are we even talking? Nothing.
Yeah, that kind of stuff can get you into trouble too, because if it plays too long, yeah. So that's why I cut that one. I probably could have let it play, because you can play copywritten music. You just have to be very careful and only play a snippet. I just don't want to take that risk. Anyway, well, thank you, Joe. That was awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna pull those out of the playlist. I'll drop them in the description of this stream while it's processing. So if you want to take a closer look at the other channels, maybe sub to them. There's some pretty funny channels. Like the goat one was really good. I really enjoyed that. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. And I know you're not 100% today or yesterday, so thank you. So let's see, what do we got? You know, I wasn't sure if we were going to have any videos today, so I left these open because we never finished them. These are from the FotOnFat Crime website. We started reviewing or reacting to this the other day, and then I got waylaid, of course. Or we could watch Sam cook some Chinese food since it's Chinese New Year. Maybe we'll do that. Let's see.
Hey guys.
Oh, shut up, Amber. Yeah, I hate my clicky keyboard. Let's take a look at Sam.
In honor of Chinese New Year, the year of the ox, we're making honey garlic beef on crispy wonton noodles.
Wagyu beef. Oh, I hope this is okay, everybody.
Ni hao, it's hello in, I believe, Cantonese.
It is.
Chinese New Year, year of the ox.
Now, get
you know
down.
what year you are?
Dragon.
You're a dragon? I think I'm a pig. Or boar. I'm a boar. You know what yours? A rat.
Wow, you guys both suck.
I don't think we suck. I think we're both good.
Just not dragons.
No, we're smaller, not so attractive animals, but we're important animals nonetheless. But here's what today is. Honey garlic beef, super delicious, super fast stir fry once
Thank
you
you.
got a couple components.
And again, thank you for collecting those. I do appreciate it. I like it when you do that, because I like to be surprised. Thank you.
Together. But for me, the big part is we're serving it on crispy noodles. Not tossing it with noodles, but making noodles crispy and then serving this on that
As a
bed
bread.
of crispy
Cool.
noodles. I used to go to a Chinese food restaurant in Vancouver.
You were born in 1973?
And I would always get some kind of stir
You're a
fry,
youngin'.
whatever nonsense. on
You're a
the
youngin', Maddie.
crispy noodles. The contrast is amazing. I love the noodles. They're amazing. I'm going to show you how to do it. You'll be very happy.
I don't remember what I am, to be honest with you.
Today is
I used to know.
Chinese New Year. You gotta get
I guess I'm just, I was born in the year of the
Don't
shit.
care if it's super authentic, boys, or like some orange chicken in a package frozen you put in your microwave and eat.
I pulled back from watching a lot of cooking content, but Sam is so damn hilarious and entertaining, and he does so many different techniques. I really love. And when I saw this pop up, I'm like, oh, that might be interesting, because based on the videos. And, so.
Thank you, Chip.
And it's Chinese New Year,
Once
so.
again, Max,
I
it's
didn't
like-
No, not now, dude.
Look, I say
being
this
a
all the
pest
time. I
today.
think shitty Chinese food
More so than
often,
usual.
for me, is far preferable to okay Western food. I just love
Chuck.
Chinese food, no matter how it comes. Okay, here's the plan. Slice the beef, marinate the beef, make the little sauce, crisp some noodles, toss everything together, and Bob's your uncle. Or
Excuse me just a second,
Bob
folks.
Wang's
I'm
your
sorry.
uncle. Okay, here we go. And we're starting with a little ribeye. Okay, it happens to be little Wagyu wine. It was on sale, and I think I have a problem. I think when I see
got a
Wagyu
user
on
being
sale,
bad.
I have to buy it. So now we'll
I'll
get
deal
rid
with
of
him
this
later.
little extra fat here because we don't really want that. You could save this. Now that we have
Dude,
a grinder,
you are not in the
we'll be
Sudoers
saving
group,
these
and this is
pieces
not on
because there'll be
Debian
times
system,
when
you
we'll want,
idiot.
Like a little extra fat, and that is where it's going to come from.
Well, that
So now,
somehow that does not surprise me, Joe.
now that this is like this, now you have a decision.
Somehow that does not surprise
How
me
thick
at
do you
all.
want these pieces? Like I want them thin, but do I want them this thick, or do I want to go?
I love the blade. I love Damascus
I think I'm gonna
steel.
go halfers.
Oh, that's not
What do
Damascus.
you
I'm
want?
sorry.
You
That's a
want
regular
these
stainless, probably 360.
Then I'll leave it.
It's a
I'll leave it.
nice
I'm
knife.
just gonna go like this. And cut them thin now.
Yes.
That's perfect.
See how much fat is in that meat? Oh my God.
Okay, so just get these guys cut, put in a bowl, and out of the way, then we'll move on. And the little ribbons of fat that roll through this, there are
Delicious.
And
Never, never, ever, ever trim Wagyu. Ever. If you do, you just wasted your money.
right,
Oh, that
everybody
looks
goes in
amazing.
a bowl,
Woo!
and we add our marinade. And that consists of 3 tablespoons or so of soy, 2, and 3. Next is either Shaoxing Chinese cooking wine, and if you don't have this, then
Yeah.
honestly, put your hand up if you do, because pretty certain not many of you have this. I have this because I'm stupid about this stuff.
Yeah,
If you
it's
don't
really good
have it,
stuff.
You could use regular,
Expensive.
everyday, cheap-ass dry shit.
Yeah, I'm not big on sherry, but yeah, okay, the other stuff was good.
And now these people are going to feel bad that I showed their name, but this is not an expensive bottle of sherry. And same for cooking.
Wait for it,
Don't
wait for it.
Buy like some 250.
But Wagyu, oh, it takes beef to a totally different level. One of these days I'll introduce you to. Well, we watched Sous Vide Everything, so we already watched Guga's channel. So I've introduced you to him. Maybe we'll watch another one of these days. He does a lot with Wagyu 5 and 7.
50-year-old thing that some little old lady in a couch.
Don't use the cheap sherry, dude. Don't use the cheap sherry.
After dinner, no, just cheap ass cooking
No,
sherry
no,
like this,
no.
dry. You'll be fine. Not cream sherry. Don't do that. But then once you have whatever one you're using, put a big tablespoon in. This.
He's using the good stuff. Yeah.
And then the next thing is about a big tablespoon of
Garlic.
minced garlic and minced ginger. Both of these guys go in. Now what happens, boys? We mix with
Our fingers.
our hands. Because this is the only way to get that wop sound. Mix everything together well. The pieces of beef are going to want to stick together, so try and separate them so they all
So
get
everybody
coated a
gets
little
coated.
bit, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Restless, restless. Okay, great. This is done.
Oh man, I haven't
Set
seen a
off to the
brunch with
side,
Maddie in
5
forever.
minutes. Let me clean my hands
I almost
and we
forgot
do
about
some.
that.
We begin with about a 1/4 cup
When you do, let us know. We'll be there.
soy sauce, followed by a 1/4 cup of chicken broth. Could
Okay.
be water if you wanted. Could be vegetable stock.
Chicken broth.
Teaspoon of sesame oil, and please don't overuse sesame oil. It will overtake everything.
Yes, it
Couple
does.
tablespoons of rice vinegar.
I learned that the hard way. Oh, the food was terrible.
Great, now I have to pee.
Hey,
Tablespoon
why did you have to?
sriracha.
Why did you mention it?
It's like milking a cow.
Rooster
By the way,
sauce.
Remember me trying to milk a cow in Finland?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't easy.
Oh no.
Nice Photoshop job.
No, it's hard. A couple tablespoons of honey. 1, 2. Let's mix this. You notice I didn't say and we mix because there's one more thing to go in, but I wanted this mixed up first. And that
Thank you, Manny.
is about a tablespoon and a half of cornstarch. That I think
Oh,
I can do
I-
one. Like
I thought he was gonna
And
say.
we
I thought he was gonna say
Now,
MSG.
here is to get this incorporated as simply and nicely as you can.
Yeah.
just mix it well.
It's a thickening. I use cornstarch when I'm trying to
You're
thicken
done.
up my
This
gravy on Thanksgiving.
Sits off to the side. Now we cut some vegetables.
Although that is not dissolved, dude.
Green onion,
I could
green
see
pepper,
white chunks.
and yellow onion. So, start
No,
with
it wasn't
yellow
garlic.
onion,
It was
and
white.
we cut.
Speaking of knife, you know what's a great Valentine's Day present?
Let me guess. I Sam the Cooking Guy 7-inch Nikiri with Grant Edge knife
Hell yeah.
and my stupid face on the ass of it? That would be a good
Oh,
present.
that's cool.
So,
I didn't know that.
We've seen a lot of boyfriends submitting their packages arrive saying, I got this from the best girlfriend, best wife ever.
Oh, I know. I love those ones. Okay, so I think we're going to go about a half.
This is the weirdest way I've seen to cut an onion. But you do you, Sam.
No, I didn't.
I'm not a chef.
What are you talking
I play one at home, but I'm not a chef.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Jan.
Dude, I'm a freaking professional.
Yeah, you never cut yourself.
I don't. Okay. The yellow onion sits here. Green
As he
onion will
chops
look
his
like
finger
this.
off.
Take that part off. Get rid of these little hairy tops. Get these out of the picture. Now clean these guys up a little bit. Here's what I like to do. So this, when I pull that off, it basically cleans up the whole end of it. Now, that's ready for business. So just take care of the other guys. Beautiful.
Well, it's like you do with a regular onion. You take off the top
Always
peel,
do this.
and then you chop it up.
Perfect.
Same thing. I mean, just because these grow in a much different configuration.
One more. We want to get a couple different uses out of these. So some of these we want
Diagonal
just, you know,
cuts.
about an inch, like this. Perfect. These will get flung in while these onions are going in. And this guy, we're just going to cut like this because we want a little bit to put on top, right? We always like a little green on top.
Gotcha.
Especially a little
I
green
like
on
that.
top.
I love scallions.
And you slow down when you get near
Your
these
fingers.
little nubs because you really don't want to cut.
Well, that's why you
So,
keep your fingertips
right,
rolled in.
this is
You
good.
don't-
This guy I'll now put over here, out of the way.
Because the funny thing is, as sharp as that blade is, you're not going to feel it.
Pepper.
You're going to be working, all of a sudden you're going to see your finger sitting there, you're going to whoa!
I think this is the easiest way to do it. Put that guy over there. If you don't want this raised inside little membrane part, you can take that out. I don't think it's that big a deal. But
It's not.
presentation-wise,
It's
it might
not.
be nice.
It adds a little bitterness, that's about it.
Everything will eat the same, so do it, don't do it, it's up to you. And then we're going to cut these guys into thin pieces this way, but I don't want them quite this long, so then when I'm finished with the
You
side,
chop them.
stack them together, and I'll go like that.
Okay.
Put them there.
Not very difficult.
I might leave one of the sides not done because I don't think I need it.
Oh,
I think I'm actually pretty good. Oh, fine. Last one. Okay, now it's noodle time.
I've actually seen that, and I've tried that trick, and it actually, if you do it right, it does work. It does work.
Noodles, and this is how they look.
My only problem is I don't like doing that with regular, like, hot peppers, because I like the seeds from the hot peppers.
Some other kind of,
But bell peppers, yeah, absolutely.
or
You
even
don't want
like
the
a
seeds.
thin spaghetti. I don't know what that thing's called. What is that thing's called? Spaghetti.
I do the same thing.
You could cook them, drain them, and then toss them just a tiny little bit of oil.
I do something similar with lettuce, too. I'll take the head of lettuce or cabbage, and I'll smack it on the counter,
We can start.
and then the
Begin
core
with
just
avocado oil,
comes
we'll
right
start
out.
a
Really
decent
simple.
amount. The pan's hot. That means the oil is now hot as well. Okay, so get it up here where it's relatively flat. And then take the noodles and in they go. Like this.
This is interesting. I've not
Spread them out.
done this.
I put them on the flat because I didn't want all the oil down in one corner. And now
Makes
this
sense.
is very hot.
Flip
Why
it.
do I cook with so much heat? But now I can bring it back down here. But I want the noodles to cook as well as get crispy. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth. You could use water because I have this. I'll use it.
Honey butter chicken biscuit. Oh,
Just let the steam away by itself
Sam.
for about a minute and a half or so. Just like that. Okay, so after about a minute or so, just a tiny bit of oil around the outside. You want to make sure that it's free and not stuck. And then we can flip it. Beautiful.
I was waiting for that.
Crispy, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And after a couple of minutes on this back side, it's nice crispy everywhere. Let's start our beef, right?
Cool.
And in our other pan, same drill. We start with some oil. Then, we add our peppers.
Ooh, don't tempt me.
Onion, breaking it up as it goes in.
I haven't had a Chick-fil-A in a couple months.
And the green onion will go in right near the end. So this we're just cooking until it's soft.
I love onions. Mm.
We won't put the beef in now because we want the beef to get a super great fast sear. And this is too much stuff. So we'll do these, take it out, add the beef, everything goes back, you get to the sauce, and we're there. And Uncle Bob Wang is your uncle. The green onion can be dropped in. Let it do its thing. Everything's softening beautifully. It's not there yet. The vegetables.
I personally would have used a wok, but that's just me.
Vegetables now are what we call crisp, tender. So we're going to take them off. Put them in here. Now we get the pan hot.
I would like another beer. Bartender. Bartender!
Not too much. Now with the beef. That's the noise you want.
Could you make me another? Make me a drink. Could you make it
garlic
strong because I
smell.
really don't need
It's
to
right
think.
here in my face.
Yay, bartender!
We're cooking this quickly. Oh boy. We're separated. Beautiful
that
little
looks
thin
so
slices.
damn good.
Cooking nicely. Let them do their thing. You can see this is not.
That is the only thing I really miss about Florida, and I don't like Florida.
There you can see is the moisture.
I love the
starts
Cuban
to
food
beef.
down there. Oh my
Slows
goodness.
down the cooking a
Oh,
little bit, but we're going to be fine here, folks.
can't really find good Cuban food here in Cleveland. There's a couple places that try, and it's okay, but oh, it looks so good. I'm dying here.
Everybody gets.
And of course, I haven't eaten yet, so everything looks delicious. I agree. I think wok would have, but again, just me. Especially if you're putting in that kind of. Well, it does look so good.
It's done already. It's already started to thicken, and in about 1 minute, this is going to be thick, rich, delicious, gorgeous, and ready for our noodles.
I wish I was there to smell it because it looks like it smells amazing.
Where we want to be. Look at that.
Oh, and I love Wagyu. Oh my god. Dude,
Make this happen.
props to you today. Man, this looks amazing.
Noodles.
I'm not sure. Hi, Smelly.
Then this
Hi. I take it DC ended her stream. Well, welcome. You're always welcome here. Nice to see you. Hope you've had a good day. Not right now, Phoenix.
Green onion. And we call it a day.
I'd eat it in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. And I apologize. You missed the streams, the videos that the moderator shared with us. I will put them in the description below, so if you want to come back and watch them later, please feel free. There's a couple really funny ones.
Gorgeous crispy noodle. Well, let's have a bite of beef with some green onion first, right? Green pepper and the whole thing.
Amazing.
The garlic of the garlic, which is a stupid thing to say.
The garlic
It
from
just
the
comes
garlic.
together like really beautiful.
All right, Chantal.
Wait, crispy noodle. You hear that? So here's what I have to.
Oh man.
Take one bite.
Oh.
Some beef and a little green pepper.
Little onion. Got to have some onion on that.
Tiny piece of onion.
Yes.
That's a bite. That.
Oh,
right
that
there.
looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh. Crispy.
That's why.
You see that? You see that? So Chantal's not the only one that does that. when you have something that is so damn delicious, your mind does some really weird things.
So good, because they're beautifully tender.
I've made similar faces.
Crispy of the noodles. Those opposites that are making this just amazing in my mouth.
First time I had a Wagyu steak, it blew my mind. And yeah, it was a food gas. It really was.
Whole hay means delicious. If I'm saying it right. If I'm saying it wrong, it probably means.
I don't speak Cantonese, so I won't say
And
it.
I don't mean to say that. You know, there's a lot of words with just a tiny change in pronunciation.
Well, exactly.
Completely different.
Exactly.
It actually means I have a micropenis.
Nobody heard. That was silly. We say to you, Gung Hei Fat Choi, Happy New Year. If you're in it now, make some for Chinese New Year. At the very least, eat something Chinese.
I'm pressing X to doubt that. First of all, I can't stand Snoop. And nobody beats Gordon. Nobody. Not even Michael. Not even Michael. Not me. Michael. Another Michael. Very famous chef. Ah, that was good. I enjoyed that. Who shall we pick on next? Who shall we pick on next? We can watch these. These are the deleted videos from Foodie Booty that FotOnFat Crime has up on their website. You should. You should. I'm trying to get D. Higgins to speak. Excuse me. To speak with Ms. Huzzy and try to get Ms. Huzzy to do some cooking, like doing Chantal recipes, but he cooks, kind of like Zach Michael does. I think that would be funny as shit. Anyway, yeah, what the hell? Let's take a look at this 8-bit video game intro, huh? Foodie Booty.
Hello, Foodie Booties.
Hey guys, hey, how are you? How are you?
Oh no, it's the Popeyes mukbang in front of the Popeyes green screen. Oh no. You can also thank the channel moderator for this video.
Welcome back to another video.
This was not submitted for today. This was submitted for another stream.
With each other. This is a lot of food, I know.
And look who made it back. This is before Coldy got the boot.
We are not going to eat this all in one.
Or should I
sitting,
more
but,
accurately say Foodie got the boot from Coldest.
Food nicely for you guys. And so we have here, I'll just describe what we have. Then we'll get into a topic we wanted to talk to you guys about today. So we have an 8-piece meal, mixed dark white meat. We have some Cajun fries. We have some mac and cheese.
That's actually a good idea. And you should stream them. Those will actually be really good content. That's be good content. Especially if you do kind of like a side-by-side comparison, like a caloric total and that kind of stuff. All that data would be interesting. I love data. I'm sorry. I live and die on stats.
We have
Part of my job, unfortunately.
Black and ranch, tartar sauce, and butterfly shrimp. Is it shrimps or shrimp?
It's shrimp, you dumbass.
Shrimp.
Shrimp
so,
is.
All right, let's.
Never mind.
Coldy. We've got cold.
Dumbass.
Lee, you want a Coldest water bottle? Please check the description and how you can be entered to win your own.
No, not after this stream. Not after this stream.
Talking about this topic, as you can probably tell by the title of my video. Right,
She thought it was going to be cute to do Popeye's background as a green screen. Kind of sort of product placement sort of deal. And then, of course, eat Popeyes. You're not going to get a sponsorship from Popeyes. This is not going to, especially with the shit that comes out of your mouth, girl.
I've been involved in some drama recently.
Admittedly, their chicken is good when it's fresh. If it's been sitting around, it gets greasy and cold, and it has a. When fried food gets cold, it depends on the oil they use, but it can have a very strange flavor to it. The shrimp is good. The shrimp is always good, especially if you get the spicy shrimp.
As a lot of you know, and I have said some things that, as every day goes by, I'm less and less.
And when is she not eating?
It brought up a discussion.
Everything with this girl leads to food, and I don't want to interrupt too much because Although everybody's seeing all this, just we thought it would be interesting to watch her more controversial videos and bring them back to life just for the fun of it, and also to push Crime on Crime, sorry, Fat on Fat Crime channel.
I think it's an important.
I will have the link in the description below after the stream's up.
I've seen some comments on the video I posted, my last video, defending myself against some racial accusations, and a lot of people were some people said some comments that made sense, and I talked to Keith about it, and he said some things that made sense. I wanted him to explain what he said to me, because he can explain it better, and it just made me realize some things, and overall, it made me realize that. And
I've seen this several times. Yeah, it's that one, Smelly. Thank you, Joe, for giving a little detail. I've seen this so many damn times, and I watch it in amazement. First of all, watching Pete's as he sits there and chomps down as she's talking, it's hilarious. And she just eat the fucking shrimp already, okay? It's gross and getting cold sitting there on your fingers.
The things I did say to Charlie were very wrong, no matter how much she harasses, whatever she says about me, whatever.
You should have written it down, because you don't remember what Pete's told you to say.
Basically, the comments were saying, like...
Alright, I'll keep my comments limited.
I don't have a right to decide what is racially offensive to somebody of color. So...
Joe, you're killing me.
Yeah, what I point out is that...
Again, another goddamn Canadian that doesn't know how to talk with his mouth, that doesn't understand that talking with your mouth full is very socially unacceptable.
We're all racist to some degree or another.
X to doubt.
And it's important to examine those attitudes and those biases. And
she had him talk because she could not wait to dig into this food. If you watched her eyes and her expression.
Yeah, to listen to people of color, in this case, to listen to black people.
He's such a moron.
Is offensive.
By saying we all have racist, you mean we all have racist bias thoughts sometimes, or something in us that we do it maybe without even realizing that we're doing it?
Yeah.
And that's what the whole microaggression thing is.
No, you're right. She has a really bad habit of putting her own foot in her own mouth. She really does. Especially after drama happens, she just doesn't know when to shut the fuck up and leave it go. But in this case, she made some racially charged comments that
explain my behavior
were not acceptable.
So I just wanted to give a sincere apology.
And never mind. If you don't understand the hypocrisy of her doing this apology to a strong, independent black woman, a content creator, in front of a fucking Popeyes image. Talk about your stupidity.
Charlie, for saying those
Talk
things,
about your stupidity.
Whom I may have offended, anybody of color.
He still claims he didn't write them, and you know that, even though 2 seconds after that he said, yeah, I guess. He's not going to apologize. He's a creep.
It wasn't my intention.
Particularly any black people.
Yeah, it wasn't my intention, but that doesn't matter in this case because I offended people.
Good one, Maddie.
I just want to
Good
own
one.
my actions and learn from them.
I'm still trying to figure out why that cup is kind of effed up. Why is there a split? And I don't know what's going on here.
You know,
you're absolutely correct, Smelly. Pete's is a totally different animal.
Yeah, and I also have a root beer with my water.
And in the future,
I really want Pete's to get his own channel because that would be bloody hilarious.
If she needs to insult Charlie Gold, I suggest that she use the nickname Charlie Fool's Gold.
Why not just call somebody by their given name? What's hard about that? Why do you have to give them a nickname?
But I won't be insulting anybody in the future. I don't want to do that.
Could also use
fuck's sake.
Charlie, not all that glitters is gold.
I'd show you what I just looked at, but I don't want to be embarrassed by the state of my office at the moment. I really need to run it
Better
back in
watch out.
here.
I was gonna go with
It's been over a
Chantel's
week.
intention was like, you know,
Jesus
over the,
Christ. She's power. I'm going to use a WWE term. She's power driving those sauces down her throat.
you know, a useless, not useless, but is a less valuable mineral than gold. So I was gonna look up what came right before gold on the periodic.
What the fuck is he even talking about?
But that's the thing, like
But I'm
coal,
lazy.
coal sort of rhymes with gold, you know? So,
Do you think he come out of the closet? Let's review that term. Do you think he's gay? Not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm just asking. Do you think Pete's has a at a minimum he's bi? How's that? How we say that? He does have an interest in guys.
that was the thing.
My mother always told me never use the back door, and you know what? She didn't know what she was talking about.
Not even
But I took that
thinking
word of
of the
advice,
color of
and
the
I've
gold.
obeyed it
But
every day of my life.
I
Sorry.
definitely
TMI. TMI. Sorry. There, I got you back, Smelly.
For sure. I'm seen as racist remark. So,
Hey. Whatever floats your
I got my
boat.
dumpster.
Oh, repressed. Oh. Whoa! I totally took it the wrong way.
Yeah, was that what you meant by like everybody?
I know, that is so fucking weird. I mean, I know My Little Ponies because I bought them for my daughters when they were wee-high to a grasshopper. Jesus Christ. I mean, he's in his 30s and he still has a collection of My Little Ponies. How fucking weird is that? Now, I have weird shit in my house. Oh, absolutely. And I've got stuff that I don't collect, but somebody else did that lives here. Maggie used to collect snow globes. Not the good snow globes. Maggie used to collect cheesy snow globes. She had a thing. So everywhere I went and everywhere we went, we would have to find the cheesiest damn snow globe you could find. You know, like one of those ones you would buy at New York, up in Niagara Falls. That was like a half dome kind of thing, and you shook it up, and it was all this fake snow, the glitter and shit. That's exactly what she was like. All right, whatever floats your boat. I still have them. I want to give them to her daughter.
Yes.
Because I think they should have these, not me. Even though I love them, but they are her mother,
I don't
or
know.
she is their mother. God, I can't tell. Are we having a little bit of food envy here? She really wants that breast he's got in his hand, baby. Oh, okay, never mind.
But
And second of all, who the hell eats a fried chicken breast with their fingers like this? I'll eat the leg, sometimes the thigh, depends on how big the thigh and when wielding the thighs. But normally I'll use a knife and fork.
Aren't you glad I brought them over?
Do that shit.
But like, because there will be some people who say I don't have a racist over my body.
X to doubt. X to doubt. I'm not going to call you a racist. I said this yesterday. I'm not going to call you a racist. I'm just going to say that sometimes the shit coming out of your mouth is racially charged and is oftentimes ethnically charged. You have made comments about blacks and Jews, and you just need to shut up. If you want to keep those thoughts in your head, there's nobody that can take that away from you. Nobody. But the minute it comes out of your mouth, or is on print or whatever, you really need to control yourself.
Those people that usually say something racist.
Honey baked. Thank you. Well, I'm not saying she's not, but I don't want to call her racist in the stream because she has a bad habit of flagging channels. Doesn't matter. And I don't care. You want to, but this is not my channel, and I don't want it struck. I don't want it flagged. So I'm trying to behave as best I can. It's tough. My father would kill me for putting that chicken leg down like that. Did you see all the meat left on that bone?
But I feel like Chipper pretty good.
I'm not going to say I don't have a reason.
Oh, no.
Mike,
I can't control what people in my chat say. I am not responsible for the words and thoughts and opinions of people in my chat. Nope, sorry. And you can try to sue me for that, but I don't control anybody's thoughts. What is wrong with you? I only control my thoughts. That's
yeah, it's super racist. It's weird.
I think Pete's has a slight tendency to be this way as well.
Ha ha, Pete, ha ha.
Leave it to Maddie.
I don't get it.
Oh, sorry, leave it to Smelly to come up with a logical solution. Yes, that is much better, thank you. Honestly, you can call her anything you want. I'm not here to tell you what to call her or not. Just that I need to be a little careful. I don't want to have to recreate another channel.
So,
This one has been a lot. This is I put more work into this channel than into my own channel. So I don't want to screw it up. I'll miss streaming here.
that's what I wanted to say.
But hopefully I'm going to look forward to what's next for Team Tiny Psycho. She's making me hungry and wanting Popeyes. Thank you, bitch. I really appreciate that. Fortunately, I have Dickie's. I had the salad from Dickie's last night. I have the rest of the brisket and sausage for tonight. So yummy, yummy, yummy.
I guess it's important to recognize that racism isn't just only saying the N-word or doing whatever. It's like actually it presents
She's looking to him for help, and he's like, nope, you're on your own.
itself in many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. That's what people have been trying to tell you. It's not just your words, it's your attitude.
So
Key lime pie truffles. Oh, please, 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 I beg you. Would you post a picture? Or share a picture with me? That sounds so delicious. I love key lime. Never had it in truffle. But they sound
Pete has
delicious.
fries over there in his corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I probably won't eat too many of them.
You don't like them?
Nah, I don't think I like,
Really?
I'll be honest. I don't really like Popeyes that much.
To each his own. I mean, you know. It's like pizza. You know, it's just subjective.
It doesn't help that twice I went to Popeyes and got Sprite. Both times, it was undrinkable. It was watered down to the point where it was undrinkable.
That's not necessarily Popeye's fault. That could be some dummy who doesn't know how to use the to properly set up a pop machine. I had that happen. I remember that happening at McDonald's, place down the street I used to go to a number of years ago. They could never get their machine working right because the people were dumb.
But you don't like the chicken?
Nah, it's not great.
Actually, Mr. Chicken. I don't think they have many stores outside of Cleveland. Mr. Chicken, I think, has the best chicken. Far better than Popeyes. And I had a really bad experience at Popeyes that I kind of the opposite of what is happening here in this stream. And I swore to God I'd never go there again. I even called corporate. I was so fucking pissed off. I've never been treated like that in any place in my lifetime. And I sort of understand how somebody like Charlie can feel. I felt that way in that store that day.
It's okay,
What's Matt's term? Content. Well, Mr. Sinatra, you're streaming the same shit, so you should watch out when you say content. It reflects on the streamer just as well.
I love it.
I want to know how many large fries are sitting in that pile. That's a lot of food.
That's good.
And I've eaten a lot of Popeyes in my day. when Maggie was in the hospital, there was a. She was in several times. There's a Popeyes right down like 2 blocks away from the hospital, so I would always go home, feed the cat, feed the dog, whatever, let the dogs, cats, and then I'd drive to Popeye. I'd have to sit down and have dinner. Then I'd go back to the hospital and spend the night with her. And oh man, talk like a week of eating Popeyes. Not good for your good for your gut. I really need to find different background music.
So, that's what I mostly wanted to say.
Just eat the whole shrimp, you dumbass. I know. It's just got a nice beat and it's quiet. I didn't want music that got that the volume was peaking and not peaking all the time. That's just annoying as hell. Plus, I have a really crappy setup right now, and I need to talk to a friend who knows. I want to take the audio signal from my audio card, and that's what I want to capture in OBS. Right now, OBS is capturing what's coming out of my speakers. So I don't want my audio signal to go through my speakers. I want my audio signal to go through OBS so I can capture that and I can capture other audio sources outside of that. So it's not a good setup right now. So things sound weird for one thing, and if I play something that ebbs and tides as far as volume goes, you guys are the mic's gonna peak and you guys are gonna get a bunch of ear rape.
On the topic of black women, though, Christina Runner, her name's escaping me, Caster Semenya or something like that. People in the comments will correct me.
She is so focused on this food.
She was recently forbidden from competing in running competitions because her body produces too much testosterone. It was deemed unfair.
And notice he got his own box of shit. He's not even eating anything. I didn't even notice that at first. Oh my God, Pete.
Black women needs to take medication to reduce her testosterone.
I can't complain. I really can't complain. If you saw the state of my office, you would smack me upside of the head with a 2x4 or 2x6 more than likely.
Because
the issue is he spends the night in here anymore. Because I drive in the wintertime, I drive the heat to the second floor, and I try not to heat the first floor. So where his cat tree is and everything, it's a little cold. Now he'll go down there. He eats down there the whole bit, and occasionally he will sleep down there. But normally he's up here on my chair now. He doesn't sleep on Maggie's chair. Oh, no, 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 no. Now when I get up in the morning, he's on my chair. And that started about maybe 2 months ago. Kind of weird because he never sat on my chair. But, so he's left little presents for me in the room. No, not that kind of present.
A whole bunch of white people were threatened by a black superiority. Is basically what that comes down to. But what it also comes down to is...
She really shouldn't let him talk. She should muffle him.
It's also kind of related to transphobia.
Here we go.
Because,
oh, sorry, I gotta move.
Yeah, it's policing what a woman should be.
Right down to the hormonal level.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's basically saying, well, this...
I don't like the words "uh-oh" in chat when I'm streaming.
Woman isn't really a woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Yeah, I saw the I stand with JK rolling hashtag was going around again.
Oh.
And,
I'm sorry, folks. I can't. I can't with JK. I just can't. Yeah, no interest in that shit at all.
yeah, it basically comes down to...
No surprise that he loves those books, though. No surprise.
Yeah, it comes down to wanting trans people
That kind of fits his cult of personality, shall we say. Oh, sorry, I gotta put my feet up.
One thing that's notable about the transphobic movement is just how little they give a shit about trans men and non-binary people. Like, they never spare a thought towards those people.
The hell are you talking about, Pete? For fuck's sake, dude.
That they're fine with those people. It's that they don't even acknowledge that those people exist. Because, you know, when somebody talks about, like, people who, like, when the phrase people who menstruate comes up, they'll be like, there's a word for that, it's women. As though trans people and non-binary people don't exist.
Jesus goddamn Christ. Shut up, Pete. Yeah, first of all, what does this have to do with her apology and her saying racially charged comments towards Charlie Gold?
Trans women have been
which were
in
absolutely ridiculous.
Misogyny. It's again saying, you know, you can call yourself a woman, but you're not a woman.
Flamin' Hot Spermatosa. Hey,
Yeah, like, who the hell
cool
are these
name.
people?
How you doing?
What gender they are?
We're trying to protect the children.
Oh, I know who it is. Never mind, you damn simp.
You're trying to protect your own goddamn sensitive sensitivities.
Yeah.
You just find trans people icky and you want to legislate that sense of ickiness.
So disturbing.
She's like, shut the fuck up, Pizza. This is my stream. Be quiet. And that's okay. Thank you, Flamin' Hot. You are Flamin' Hot.
J.K. Rowling has a lot of influence too, so it's
Good choice. Hey! You weren't supposed to do that in the chat, kiddo.
That's really disappointing.
It's not gonna let me type.
Yeah, she's been quiet on Twitter lately. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before she decides to start tweeting again about how horrible it is that trans people fucking exist. And have the audacity.
Can I ask a really stupid question? Who the fuck is he talking about? Who's he referring to? Who's she on Twitter? Does anybody know?
Audacity to be treated equal.
Pete's bothers me. Pete's just... There's something not quite right with this guy. I'm not sure I could put my finger on it, but...
It's crazy. Like, does Twitter not
Hi, buddy.
consider trans people a protected group, or they are...
All right.
You know, like people who
give me a minute.
hate tweets against that.
Come on.
Yeah, but I mean, they're
Come
not
on.
going to go out for anything.
You got to do it quickly because I'm in a little bit of pain. Come on. Don't do that to my chair, please. Damn it.
Controversial opinion, frankly.
I don't want to replace this thing. Okay, get your butt down. Nobody needs to see cat butt. Not on this channel. All right, you want? Hey, see.
If there's direct misgendering, you can report that, and there's
I bet they do.
Tweet getting taken down.
Let me see.
Somebody
Let me
just
see.
saying
Stop. Okay. How about the other? Nope. Stop.
Somebody using dog whistles.
All right. Okay.
I'll never suffer consequences.
Okay.
Twitter doesn't even like doing anything but the goddamn.
Your fur is a mess, buddy. Now you know. It's okay.
David fucking Duke was on there for years. I'm not sure if he's actually been taken down yet. Like, I'm honestly not sure if he was taken down. I don't remember. But yeah, David goddamn Duke. former Grand Wizard of the KKK.
Yes, but on a platform that promotes freedom of speech, even an asshole like David Duke has a right to a platform. I'm sorry, he does. You don't have to like it, but he does.
And Twitter was like,
Just like your stupid girlfriend here has a platform for self-harm and promotion of anti-Semitism and racism. Yeah. So how's that any different, dude?
hey, he's fine.
No, you have to sit. You have to sit.
Basically. Couched and...
Oh, she'll be, I guarantee you she'll be...
pseudo-intellectual...
Oh, no, you didn't, Joe. Oh,
but...
Joe.
Yeah, I mean...
Joe.
Former Grand Wizard of the KKK.
All right, you're going to have to get down. Your fur is actually starting to fly into my face. Come on.
So.
Anything we can share? You want to scare everybody in chat?
Phrase in a way that sounds semi-reasonable.
Oops. Sorry.
I always say that the KKK
I'm typing on the wrong goddamn keyboard. And where's my mouse? My mouse disappeared. Oh, there it is.
Mafia.
Sorry about that, folks.
I forget if they were.
That's what happens when you're a boomer. You forget which keyboard you need to use to type. That's because I've got Studio over here.
I feel like I heard that somewhere.
Anyways.
Well, of course hers weren't rapey. Hers were written by a 2-year-old. For fuck's sake.
I just wanted to get that message out.
Send me a link. Send me a link. We're gonna read it and we're gonna read it on stream. So everybody can be equally grossed out by his fanfics. Actually, that would actually be a funny ass stream, dedicated just to him. Oh, we're gonna have to do that. Anyway, so that was the second one that we didn't watch yesterday. I have one more. Thanks to, and I'm keeping them up because I need to make sure I put them in the description of the channel. Sorry, description of the stream. I'm sure that comment will get me in trouble. Yeah, we know this, idiot. Move on.
About some things that... Don't worry, we're going to place you somewhere, Colby.
Well, of course you are. Jesus Christ, look at the haul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers.
So I'm just
5 containers.
It's going to be a long video. I'm just going to speak freely. And just really try to talk through some things that are being said.
Are you not going to share a link to make it easy for me?
About me and explain myself, my side, because I feel like the way it's being portrayed.
And a pizza.
I feel like I need to do some explaining, and then honestly, this is like seriously the last video. I know I say that, but this is the last video that I'm really ever going to make on the subject at all.
Never ever happens with her.
It's not worth
Every
it.
time she says the word never or ever, it's a lie.
The best reaction
It's a lie.
is no
Oh, okay,
reaction
so nachos.
at all. And in this case,
That's still a shit ton of food, people.
This is true.
6
So,
containers of food.
6. Get something to eat. As you can see, I have a lot of food. I'm, well, I'm having a heck of a meal here. And they gave me a bunch of these even though I didn't ask for utensils, so I guess I will use them. My garbage here. Alright, so first things first, let me just talk about the food. Because I'm going to be eating. So this is nachos. This is all from Kelsey's.
I'll review it. I don't necessarily agree with you. I think there are ways to get around that. And we don't
This
have to.
is
It
nachos,
doesn't have to be YouTube
jalapenos,
either.
4 cheeses, tomatoes. I think that's
Team Tiny Psycho can stream to quite a number of different sources.
the vegetarian nachos. Sour cream salsa. I have a salad.
Oh boy, that means the whole meal is free because I got veggies.
Salad here.
The fuck?
Pops off.
Why? Oh, you idiot.
With some ranch, but I'm gonna be using
Of course.
that's chipotle ranch.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
So I'll start while I'm setting up the food. Or you know what?
And who am I going to get in trouble with?
I'll be right back. And I'll
Certainly not Kiwi Farms. They don't give a shit.
Okay. So this
YouTube?
is
I think we can
salad
get away with it.
chipotle ranch.
Now, if we were on Twitch, oh no.
Mac and cheese from the kids.
You would get
right?
banned from Twitch in
This
an
is the
instant.
4 cheese spinach dip. Oh, it's amazing with the fried pita chips. That's what they're known for. And this is my favorite balsamic chicken. Grilled chicken breast with creamy mashed potatoes and a creamy balsamic dressing. This is going to be so good. Alright, so I just want to say...
I don't understand. Oh, God. I mean, I would get this for like 2, probably 3 days. When I order, I usually order... If I'm going to order out, I usually order enough for 2 days. That way I don't have to... Yeah, you spend money. Anyway, this is... Oh, good God.
That... Let's just go back a bit. I've been on YouTube for... what, 3...
Megan Jade, you are a strange one. Quit posting that kind of shit on Twitter.
My chair's creaky. It's been through a lot.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I really don't think that was Foodie Beauty earlier in the chat. Yeah, I know. I see you. Kiwi Farms Archive.
Well, that's good.
I missed Josh's stream today.
I did a few, started in January 2017. And the reason I'm even addressing this...
What is that hanging off the chicken?
I acknowledge that I did something wrong.
Please, can you tell me what that's hanging off the chicken for?
And a lot of people don't think my apology was sincere. I think that no matter what I say in this video, and I realize this, I've spent
Are
too
you
much
serious?
time trying to justify myself to people who only want to see me fail.
I mean, I go through periods of extreme hunger because there are days that I don't eat. I've been getting a lot better at it. Thank you. But yeah. And I would occasionally binge. Not like this, but for me, you know, binging is like probably half of the amount of food she's got.
Don't want to see the good, who don't want to give me the benefit of the doubt, who want to try to ruin my image on YouTube. And that exists for most YouTubers. That's called haters. But now I see why people tell me over and over, don't address it because...
But you can't help yourself, can you? Jesus fucking Christ, Joe.
It's not worth it. It only makes things worse.
Okay, I'm going to force you all to watch it. But I'll tell you what.
In this case,
I'll tell you what. I'll be nice to you. Hang on.
And in that sense, I've made things a lot worse on myself.
We'll bump her up to...
And
let's go 1.5.
there are some things I do feel apologetic about.
How's that? That way we can have a little bit of fun.
So, I started 2017. Did a few makeup videos. Then I got into mukbang when mukbang was starting to become very popular, at least in the Western world, because it originated in Korea. So I got on that bandwagon, started growing my channel, story times. Here's it. We're more cheese spinach. So, I was not prepared for the amount of negativity and hate and trolling that would begin. And instead of just ignoring it from the get-go, which in which case my channel may be very different than it is today.
Really?
I started lashing out at the negativity.
Wait a minute. Let's make sure I don't say a word because, you know, I manipulate slugs. How are you doing? That's okay. No worries. Just, sorry. I said the S word. Ah! Hi, Lux. See, Foodie Beauty doesn't come and join us. What a bitch!
And I can't.
I want her to yell at me. Keep my name out of your mouth!
Really easy to do sometimes. And sometimes my anger gets the best of me. I'm very impulsive.
That's a big chunk of chicken. Damn, girl. And she, oh man, she just powers through this shit. She can't just take a regular sized, normal human sized bite. She has to pile it onto the fork.
And this is what drama does. This is why I'm tired today. I'm tired of it. And honestly, all right. So
I'd actually eat the chips without that shit. I don't like the white stuff, but I'd actually eat the nachos. I do like nachos. As long as there's no sour cream or whatever on it. Mayo. Ugh, who uses mayo? Sour cream.
YouTube. Have I ever seen the amount of hate and negativity on like social media? Don't you guys find nowadays it's just so like, you know, mostly hate?
No, I don't. If you are in circles that do that, then you need to leave those circles. You know, you don't have to pay attention to the hate stuff.
But let's just get to the things I'm being accused of. So
she should have scripted this so she could have gotten to the point. The whole point of the stream is she wanted a mukbang. It has nothing to do with the shit she's been accused of. For fuck's sake.
I acknowledge what I said to Charlie. What I'm guilty of, in my eyes, is lowering myself to that level. Because the background here is, for some reason, what I said about Charlie negated everything that she's ever said about me. Because
everything revolves around food with this woman. And I don't blame her, but yeah, there's more to life than just eating. And I know you have to eat to live. I got that.
I've been being harassed.
I struggle with that every day.
For like almost 3 years now. Like, just constantly, everything I do is picked apart. And yes, I realize this is part of YouTube, but there's like a line where, you know, a line gets crossed.
No.
I still don't think it's right that people, you know.
As I have said, and many, many, many other content creators and others on Twitter and YouTube and have said, you put your self out there on the internet and you better expect criticism. Okay? If you don't get any, I'm going to be surprised. But don't be surprised if you do. Grow a thicker skin. It's really not hard. But you can't. You've been on YouTube for so damn long, and they've been ass patting you for how many years now?
It's not commentary.
This shit is never gonna stop until YouTube changes its policies and says, you know what, this is promoting self-harm, and it is. It's somebody of her size. I'm sorry, I'm calling it.
Oh, I have had trouble.
Motorhead,
especially.
Welcome to
The
Cleveland.
first part of when I was on the platform, started being on this platform, because no one can prepare you for things that people are going to say about you, right? But in Charlie's case,
Good God,
she doesn't just
I love how she uses
criticism. It's
Her
insult,
fingers as a
insult,
serving
pig,
utensil.
talking about my vagina, saying I have 7 shins.
You've got at least 3. Maybe more that I can't see. And why... And never mind. I was going to say, why is your fucking bra strap...
bullying another person, especially when you target them over and over. So... And I've ignored her a lot.
No, I really do not want her to get an OnlyFans.
And recently...
I'm so fucking gross.
I did a live stream.
Jesus Christ. She is a bloody eating machine.
I lost my cool. I said some things that are childish and just completely what I disliked about her. Like, I was becoming that. So I didn't feel right about it. And I know that I can't take back what was said, the internet's forever. But to me, deleting it is a gesture of, I no longer agree with it. People have a right to change. You're under no obligation to do the same.
I just saw a tweet from a friend. For fuck's sake, people. She says, if sex bad, why penis feel good?
Person you were yesterday, even. You know, I'm impulsive. But I never, I will own what I did as wrong, but I never...
I'm not going to respond, but I will later.
What they were is comments that...
I think if I have to explain it to her, I think there's something wrong.
Sorry. Pull this water bottle, check description. They could be seen, I know it's a weird area to plug it, they could be seen as racist, but at the same time, they could be seen as not as well. So I'm just going to go through some of the things that were said. Out of rage. Because...
Wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa. I need a better way to rewind this, but...
They could be seen, I know it's a weird area to plug it, they could be seen as racist, thought my actions were racist. What they were is comments that could be seen as... Sorry. Hold this water bottle, check description. They could be seen, I know it's a weird area to plug it, they could be seen as racist, but at the same time, they could be seen as not as well. So I'm just going to go through some of the things that were said. Out of rage. Because right before I went live, I received an email saying it was from Charlie Gold. And it was starting to dox my family. People want to see the email, but my family's information is in there, so...
What the hell is her... Why does she carry such a hatred towards Charlie Gold? I don't understand. And if you don't like Charlie, then just don't pay attention to her. Don't watch her content. Don't pay attention to her comments. Don't pay attention to her Twitter. What? You know, it is possible to ignore somebody in life. Trust me. I'm doing it right now. So it can't be done. If you don't like Charlie, ignore her. I don't understand these people. I really don't.
But it was just really nasty. And at first, I 100% thought it was from her. And then I thought, after...
That Chipotle dressing looks like yum sauce.
Maybe it's not from her, you know? So maybe I shouldn't have been so impulsive. So, but for that, and I apologize to my loyal viewers who saw me in a different light. I, not want to do videos like that or live streams. But, like, I've just had enough. I think in general, I just took out all my anger on her in that live stream and just let loose. And I've heard enough insults, you know what I mean? Like, and to me, that's what, like, a classic bully does. They, like, push you and push you and push you. And then, whenever you outburst, they want to make you look like the victim. And I think that's exactly what she did here. These comments I made have, like, it could be either way. But I 100% am being truthful when I say that I did not intend them in any racial way. So, for example, and these are cheap insults, and that's what I was apologizing for. Because I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that person to throw low blows. It's too easy. It's just too, I always say how wrong it is to do that. And then I do it, and then I feel like crap, and I want to take it back. So,
you can't take it back. You can certainly apologize and say you will do your best, never let it happen again. You can't take it back. Once those mean, awful things come out of your mouth, they're out there forever. Just like your content on the internet. Once you put something out there, it's out there forever, whether you want it to be or not. And it will come back to bite you in the ass.
I said I knew she was a criminal. I don't remember saying she looks like a criminal.
Goddamn huge piece of shit.
She said,
And shove it in your mouth.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. But the reason I said that is because her mugshot was circulating. So if you have a mugshot Meaning,
So it all comes down to jealousy? Well, jealousy is a really, really, really gross and ugly emotion. It really is. Um, yeah, I suppose. I, I think there's more to it, though. Well, hi, Mistaken Reaper. How are you doing? Thanks for stopping. Great to see you. We're wrapping up on a foodie stream here. We got a ways to go, so pull up a chair, have a seat.
you were some kind of criminal activity or trouble, right?
I'm not disagreeing with you, Joe. I'm just saying I think there's a little more. Some of her comments are just vile, and I'm not sure that's truly coming out of jealousy. Yeah, so are we. So thanks. I don't know. I want to call her a word, but yeah, you know what I mean.
But on the other end of the token, and this is how some people saw it, it can also be seen as racial stereotyping. And that's not how I meant it at all.
It may not have been how you meant it, but if it came out and people were interpreting it that way, then you know what? It's not up to you to tell them how to understand what you said.
It's really not. That's what's frustrating me.
And just so you know, we do have her sped up a little bit.
Especially in today's day and age, like I said, that accusation is very serious. So, and it causes a lot of outrage. And I think she used that to her advantage. Instead of giving me the benefit of the doubt, it's like people love to cause.
I tend not to type in chat, I'm sorry.
Because instead of giving me the benefit of the doubt,
It's a bad
stand on my
habit.
side, maybe I meant something else, people just rush to that conclusion and start calling me racist. Even if somebody says something racist, it doesn't make them.
And I'm serious, and I'm sorry. Just because you went with BB for a while, doesn't mean you can't be racist. Oh, I've got black friends. Okay, does that? It doesn't mean anything.
You know, like something like look at Kathleen White, she slipped the N-word. I've never said that, but there wasn't as much outrage for her because people understood it was a slip. I personally don't even agree with that. I think that saying that word is wrong in any context, and why is it even part of your vocabulary?
Hi, Smelly.
Even as a slip.
I honestly, I wasn't aware that you left. I'm sorry.
But I mean, I've donated money to the Black Lives Matter, and you could say that.
So what? So bloody what? Does that mean you can't be racist, or you can't speak racially insensitive comments? Dude, you do. It's a fact. We could rewind the tape and play it for you. If you don't believe it, you're a bloody idiot.
Having a black boyfriend, donating to black.
And you know what? If you want to feel that way, just keep your mouth shut. Okay? I'm not saying feeling that way is right. I am absolutely not saying that. But if she wants to feel that way, keep your fucking mouth shut and don't say a word to anybody. Ever. Ever.
That doesn't mean you're not racist. Well, I'm supporting an anti-racial cause, so yeah, kind of does.
God, does this person understand anything?
They weren't microaggressions. I can see how people would think that. So whenever I make fun of
Oh, Jesus Christ, Smelly.
the way she talks like this, it looks like I'm making like a big lips, I guess. I didn't realize that until people pointed that out either. Because I don't think that way. I don't think in a racist way. I was making fun of the way, and it was a low blow, like I said, absolutely. I was making...
In this COVID times, you know what? I think we need to make her a plexiglass box. You know, top, sides. So when she does her stream, we can just lower the box onto her so she can be in her own little protective bubble.
Making fun of the way she talks through her teeth.
So we don't get infected.
She talks through her teeth. Some people do that. It gets on my nerves. And hey, I'm sure the way I talk gets on your nerves. So
it's not the way you talk. You know what really gets on my nerves? The fact that you talk with fucking food in your mouth. You talk while you're eating. You're rude. I'm sorry. I wouldn't want to be in the same restaurant with you.
then...
Not that I'm a perfect eater, but damn. I mean, my mother raised me proper.
That's something...
At least I believe so. God rest her
I
soul.
don't make the connection because I know more white people who wear wigs than black people. However...
For fuck's sake.
The black people I do know in my life who wear weaves or wigs wear them a lot better than the white people I know. So, you know. Again, I was just looking for anything to insult her with because I was angry.
So here's the thing, Chantal. It doesn't. It's not a matter of whether they're white or they're black. Assholes are assholes. Doesn't matter what their skin color is. It really doesn't. And until you understand that, and please get the shit from your arms out of the food. That is gross.
But
it's touching. It's touching
with
her.
Um,
That triggered me. I'm sorry. That triggered me.
What else? So the criminal explained. She had a mugshot.
I'm surprised I didn't notice that before.
Then there was the slander comes in with saying I threatened her family.
She thinks she's being so mukbang appropriate with all the. Yeah, it's disgusting. Those her mastication noises and shit. That tends to trigger me a little bit.
If you go back and listen to that video, that's not what happened at all. Well, it was after I thought that the email I got was threatening.
And I'm gonna say I don't know where she ordered this food from, but I personally, if I were working at that restaurant, I would not put hot nachos with melty cheese and all the other shit on a piece of paper, which is what they did. And then they took that paper and put it in a pizza box.
And you can say you don't have proof that she did send it, but we don't know if she didn't or not. I don't know. I don't know who sent it. But it was threatening my family. So out of anger, yes. And I felt threatened, so I was like, you know what? I'm sure that I could do that too. I could probably find information on your family. Meaning if you did something, then, But, no, yeah, those are all low blows.
Although I will admit the nachos do look good. I would have eaten those first. I mean, they are meant as an appetizer, and they're better hot than cold. Cold queso can be rather disgusting.
But in my opinion, the racist accusations are false outrage. And I'm explaining my side because, like I said,
the weird thing is, there's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 portions on the table. She bought 6. So maybe one was for Pete's. I don't know.
If I make fun of her.
But she did take one off the table and kind of stuck it, over here. Right when she started the video. So I have no idea. And of course.
It's so racist to make fun of a black woman's feet or something,
What?
I can't insult her without her turning around. She did this to other people.
I didn't know that. Awesome. Well, it's also, first of all, it's all processed. It's from a chain.
Now I want to remind you, and this, a tit for tat doesn't make it right, but maybe it'll help you understand.
I'm sorry, get down. And it looks cold. And it may not look good, but cold food is worse than hot food. You know what I mean? If you order something, I expect the food to be hot. If it's cold, it's like, I won't even eat it.
And I click on my video.
Apparently, there's not enough sauce for the nachos.
Usually in the recommended after that, I'll see a reaction by her, and then maybe 10 other reactions.
I wish I remember the restaurant she ordered this from.
Like the next day.
It reminds me of like
the dumbest things ever.
A typical Tex-Mex place we used to have around here. They're not open anymore. Chi-Chi's. You could probably get this kind of stuff from Chi-Chi's, or who else is out there that's a Chi-Chi's wannabe? Oh shit! Named after a pepper. Chipotle's. Maybe that's where she got this.
How much ketchup I use to... I don't even know anymore. Just whatever. I barely can't even breathe, do anything right. Exist.
We are concerned because when you take 5 steps, you are breathing so heavy. We are actually concerned over your health. What's wrong with that? Are we not allowed to be concerned over your health? Fine. You want us to hate you? That can be arranged. Joe!
And a lot of the time.
Alright, let's place bets. I'm gonna say 3 pounds. I'll start off with the wager with 3 pounds.
I've heard her call me
How say chat?
Canadian bacon pig.
Let's weigh in on Joe's question.
she'll, in her title, unapologetically do like 7 chins. Just like insults after insults. That, how are they not fat shaming? You're insulting someone off of their physical attributes that have to do with their weight. That's fat shaming.
Now, you know, you can't do that.
On YouTube.
No, you can't say 0. Damn, 14 pounds?
You know?
Woo! That's heavier than most tunas in the ocean today. If you've never seen a tuna, oh my god, they're fucking amazing. And
this is like
huge.
Constantly. For years. And I did that outburst
14 pounds.
yesterday. Or the other day. And
I'm not even sure your neck could support a 14-pound head. Why didn't you tell me the banner was showing a stupid video? Goddamn boomer.
I'm not saying it makes it right, but I want to.
Yes, I know, dude. We're working on it. Okay, trust me. We're working on it.
Wait.
Don't nag me.
You have some water?
No, you're not being an ass.
So.
You can say whatever you wish.
Charlie.
I don't censor anybody. I don't really care.
Other people. I guess my mentality for that.
And a moderator's not gonna, unless you're a nasty motherfucker, moderator's not gonna touch you.
She's the one with the most subscribers. Well, one of the most with the most subscribers. So she has a bigger audience. It's just like, you know what I mean. So right. I don't know if it's just like setting an example. I don't know, but
she has extra chins to support her neck.
I just find her one of the nastiest as well. I don't know a lot of other ones that exist. Like, I don't pay attention
my god.
Fully. I support
I'm gonna have to end the stream because I'm dying over here.
There was a channel, Patty Gold, and they had a picture of a gorilla.
Good one, Joe.
And we can say this is an excuse. Like, you don't really know what's going on in my head, so. But I never correlated. I never put 2 and 2 together with that because I don't think that way.
I'm not sure she could put 2 and 2 together. No matter what she was doing.
Like I said, I don't think in terms of connecting people with
excuse
goals,
me.
so why would I think that way? You know what I mean?
On that note, I think I need another one of these.
Like, okay, you know?
Well, Joe is definitely can help you out there.
Maybe I'm ignorant.
If you do, I highly recommend, and I'll do this after the stream, I promise. The 3 videos that the moderator has shared with the channel today, we watched. If you want to laugh, watch those, especially the one with the goats. You're gonna love it. It's hilarious as hell. But I'll put them in the link. I'll put them in the description below when the stream ends.
I am not racist. That's for sure.
Well, after I feed Mr. Phoenix, because if I don't get him food, he's gonna eat my big toe. Because this is what we're gonna be doing on Fridays. I enjoy.
Why did she target Anne Boleyn and
I wish there was a better way to do it.
I didn't want to say that.
Like truly turning the keys over and letting her truly drive the bus. That might be scary. But because she doesn't drive, can't be any worse than my driving. But no, I'd like to figure out a way that the moderator can actually, do stream. I don't. It's hard to describe. The way we're doing it is not as efficient as I want it to be, but I'm not sure how to fix that.
Because they don't talk about that.
Although she does have the login.
Well, I think she would still talk about me. 100.
This was just a filler because yesterday we fell on other times, and we didn't get through the 3 videos. These are no longer up, so there's a channel that actually has captured these. There's a few actually. Thor and FotOnFat Crime have captured most of the removed live streams that she takes down. So that's what we're kind of watching today. They're controversial videos.
Probably good views.
I'm really confused why certain people, have masks on during this trial and others don't when they're speaking. I don't mean just sitting there. I mean when they're speaking. This is so fucked up.
Like I said, because I don't feel that.
Thank you, Joe. I don't
It's
see
gonna
why
get
we
over
couldn't.
certain people. They just
Why
have
we
to
couldn't
line
do a fanfic night
it up, and
on
they don't
YouTube?
like me, and they will never. So
If we're
I'm pretty
reading
sure
it
that-
out loud, we can alter the text, right? You know, we don't have to say
And she can
certain
check off
words.
This is what she was waiting for. So,
Imagine that. Pete's lesbian fanfics turned into a creepypasta. Ah! I'm not going to do it. No.
that live stream.
I still have one I have to finish.
Made me look bad. But a lot of you still support me and understand.
It kicked my
Well, this is
ass
not
for a couple
you.
days, so I put it away for a while. I'm sorry.
It's also not for those who just don't want to hear anything I have to say. It's for the in-between.
Well, you know me. I like lesbians. Or apparently, according to my first wife, all the female musicians I liked happen to be lesbians, so she automatically assumed, dude, you had a thing for lesbians. Like, no, they just have amazing fucking voices. What's wrong with you? Thank you. I appreciate it. I will take a look, and I may need some help. But thank you. We'll chat.
I'll never understand though. How people find it entertaining for her to just take apart the dumbest things on my videos and then insult me and not look at her and go, are you like not the pot calling the kettle black? You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go.
I'll never get that.
The problem is she has no filter. I think that's the basic problem. She's got absolutely no filter, brain to mouth, whoop, right out. So the words, whoop, whoop, right out the goddamn orifice. You can't talk like that. You can't. Not in society. You just can't.
I never will. But it's okay. Like I said, I'm spinning my wheels.
X-Men stuff? Oh no, he didn't. Oh, for fuck's sake.
After this video,
Pete's.
I'm 100 not giving this any attention.
Yeah, I hear you, buddy.
I don't even care if they
Get
do
down.
illegal.
I know you're hungry. It's okay.
If they do, or
You've got grunkies
it's
downstairs,
something
so
behind the scenes.
I'll be
I'm
with you in a
not
minute.
tarnishing my channel anymore, or my reputation, because no doubt there's always going to be people who are just going to see me as racist now.
I'll take a look. I'm not sure I want to. I kind of like X-Men. Yes, I know. I'm not a 2-year-old anymore. I don't go collecting X-Men. I just happen to like the movies. I used to love the cartoon.
People who support the nasty things she says and does, but are outraged by me defending myself. I don't get that. Those buddies are nasty.
Did she just throw that in the trash? What the Chantal, what is wrong with you?
So,
she hasn't touched the red sauce.
but I'm gonna stop acknowledging it because, like I said, there's literally no point. It just keeps it going and things could get so much nastier. And I don't feel good about that, okay? I don't like drama. I don't, even though I'm involved in it. I hate it.
Right. Explain the Chantal, Amberlyn Reed, and Amy life's journey drama. Yeah, you don't like drama.
So because the mac and cheese was a kids meal thing, they give you a huge cookie.
Excuse me.
Oh. What I feel like eating is...
Sorry, I don't have long sleeves on today.
This cheesecake.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's always the same thing. Like...
And you're serious? She goes and has a kid meal after all of this crap? Holy tamale!
Criticizing what I eat as a big person. Like, how, get over it. I'm doing more things now. Being criticized basically for not, doing weight loss, I guess. But neither are you. You promised your audience.
That ganache looks like crap.
That's what you
At
started.
least it looks like ganache. Supposed to be ganache.
You hopped on the hate bandwagon.
Processed, prepackaged
That's
ganache. Yeah,
that's
I'm
not
sure it's
criticism.
really
It's
delicious.
not opinion. It's insult.
Ugh.
But anyway, I'm done with that. This is white chocolate cheesecake with a brownie crust and caramel sauce.
Thank you, Joe. I agree. Get off the goddamn counter. Cats,
Yes, I sound annoyed because
not
I
you,
sound
Smelly.
annoyed with all this drama.
Cats don't belong on the counter. Smelly, if you want to get on the counter, you are welcome to get on the counter. I would never yell at you for being on the counter.
Apology, like a lot of these big other YouTubers. I'm just not, because I'm not gonna apologize for something
Oh my
I
God.
don't think I did.
And the cheesecake looks okay. It doesn't look anything. Doesn't look special. My most favorite cheesecake. I was in New York City a long time ago, and I had a chocolate cheesecake. It was the most amazing thing I've ever eaten in my lifetime. It was a true New York style cheesecake, but it was chocolate, and it was bloody amazing. I've never found anybody to replicate it. I've never found another
I
place.
understand why people might see it that way, but then again, there's other people who didn't see it that way.
I know you don't. I'm just being funny.
And the way she portrayed me and the reaction to that. But they want drama to keep going because that's their content. You know?
You don't use a litter box, so I think you being on the counter is probably okay.
But not me, and I'm not. This is honestly the last video you're going to hear about that. If I do like
Nope, not even close, bitch. Not even close. Christ.
Yeah. I don't understand people who don't understand why a creator would block negativity and abuse from their channel. Like, sorry, I want to keep things positive, you know what I mean?
Don't tell
I'm not
me.
deleting the truth.
I'll pull it up. I'll pull that video up.
I don't need to hear over and over what you're eating
So
is bad.
cute.
What you're eating is bad. Then go watch somebody eat a salad, you know what I mean? Like,
I'm not sure I've had a true Boston cheesecake. That I would definitely be willing to try it. I'm a fan of Boston and for multiple reasons.
because I don't do that. I don't go to other people's channels.
I always enjoy my time there.
I don't like
I'll
watching
always
them
love the
or
food there.
So I disagree with.
The jazz is amazing.
If someone gets on my nerves, I unfollow them so fast, and like just that's it. I never comment.
Boop, 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 boop. You know, I love cheesecake too, but you know, there's one place I do not like. I do not like the Cheesecake Factory. I just think they're way overhyped. Just my opinion. Don't sue me, Cheesecake Factory.
So.
Oh. That, I've never tried that. That would be good, Smelly.
As you can see, very.
My favorite ice cream when I was a kid was mint chocolate chip. We used to go to the Howard Johnson's, who had the most amazing ice cream back 50 some years ago. Yeah, so good.
Good. Oh my god, that's like probably. Hi, baby girl. That's one of the best.
Really?
That's not a candle. That's like.
Yeah, it's been, for me, it's been.
So guys, I'm going to go
It's
to video, I guess, for you guys.
been far too many years. Probably over 20.
Talking about it so bad, but I feel like I need it. It was important that I tell my story.
I will check it out.
Because some people were asking
I will
me
check
to
it out.
address it and explain, and I know it was everywhere. My thoughts were not organized. Honestly, I had some like of my THC vape pen, so I'm kind of like I can't really think.
Why are you vaping? Exactly why are you vaping? Do you have do you have an ailment? Do you have an ailment that you're trying to correct with vape? Well, you're fairly young. I won't say you're very young, but you're fairly young. 30's a good age. 31's a good age. You know, if you want to get stoned, but then don't do this shit and make a comment about it. I vape for very particular reasons, and I only vape at very particular times of the day. So I spend most of my day in a conscious, awake, non-stoned, non-drunk state.
Right, but in no way, shape, or form did I need to be racist or threaten anybody. And yeah, it just I don't even can't believe I'm have to do this video. But
at one glance, it looked like 21. I'm like, whoa, I didn't read that right. But it is 31.
Time, I accept that, yes. Maybe some people saw it.
And there goes the cat just walking along the counter.
Like I said, anything.
I tell you what, Phoenix knows not to get on the counter. Even though it's very easy for him. As you're walking down from the office down into the kitchen, there's one part of the steps where the counter is perfectly even with the stairs. So he could just easily just walk right over. He doesn't have to jump up. He doesn't have to do anything. Just walk right over. No, he knows better. He fucking knows better. He doesn't get up on the dining room table. Doesn't get up on the kitchen counters. Doesn't get on the stove. Stays the hell away from that shit.
When somebody says to be taken as that these days.
Because otherwise, he would get flying lessons.
Very sensitive.
Not in a hurtful way.
You know, it's very easy to misconstrue something, and like I said, if I insult her in any way, she's going to turn it into a racial matter. I can guarantee it. It's not just me, she's done that too. So, anyway, the rest of you can think what you want. You know, there's nothing I can do to change people's point of view. I explain myself. People have a right to believe it or not. That's fine. But you don't have a right to come here and
very true.
Continually accuse me of something I'm not.
Yes, so, yes. Everybody does have a right to do that. Yes, they do.
Fun things planned for my channel, and I just need to focus on that because drama has really dragged it down. Has really dragged me down. And I'm also sorry for myself that I allowed this to even happen to get this far. You know, like I never learned that. Anyway, hopefully now I will, and with time, I'll just, you know, if anything, yeah, it makes you learn things by repeating the same mistakes over and over.
What the hell is freezing fog?
You know,
that's funny.
Obviously, I need to try something different here. You know, I think just completely ignoring. I don't have Twitter. Apparently, a lot of things go down on Twitter. People are talking to themselves because I never. Maybe once in a while, people
don't talk to themselves on Twitter. They talk amongst themselves, but they don't talk to themselves.
Tell me what's going on. So that's it.
Choose your words wisely. I know English is hard, but it's really not.
Keep your petty drama, like whatever. I don't see how. To me, I wouldn't be proud of that YouTube career. You could say, well, why would you be proud of mukbangs? Because at least it's still my videos, and I don't have to rely on other people. I don't have to put people down in my videos to get.
I hate to tell you, you know what? This is called fair use. Look it the fuck up. I'm not going to say this again. I'm not the only one that said this. Drag has said, many people have said this. This is considered fair use. If you don't want critiques on your videos, then don't publish them. The minute you post stuff online, it's open for interpretation and critique. Too bad if you don't like it. I only give a shit.
I don't have to thank other people for the content for paying my bills. So
she can come after me. She won't, because I'm nothing. I'm a gnat on her ass. But she can come after me, and I'll tell you what, I will clap back. I do have those resources. I'm not afraid. But she won't. Because she's just a piece of shit. She goes after channels because she's an ass, and people go, oh, you should go flag. And she mass flags Miss Huzzy. And others. I know it's not just their channel, but others.
Okay. All right, so before I get more pissed off, I'm going to say bye.
Anyway.
And I love you guys.
Looks like she's wrapping up, so I'm going to let you fine people go. I appreciate y'all stopping in and joining me for the day. Yeah, if you want to go sub to her, please do. Man, you know, that way, hey, I can accuse her of stealing content from me. Anyway, this has been fun, guys. I really want to make this more of a kind of a weekly thing. I know that's putting a burden on our moderator, but I think like this. I think very linearly, and I enjoy it when somebody says, "Hey, check this out. I think you're going to enjoy this video." So I really do enjoy the moderator's choice. I want to make this kind of a weekly thing. It's up to Joe. But where she isn't able to find videos and stuff, we'll fill it in with other stuff. We'll make do with what we got. The videos you picked today, awesome, Joe. Thank you very much. And I know you, having been doing very well in the past couple of days, so I appreciate you taking the time. And I'm not trying to put you on the spot, But I think maybe every Friday. I'm thinking maybe it makes it a little easier for me. Then I don't have to search for stuff, even though we got a playlist full of crap. But I enjoy. You look at different things that I don't, and I like that. And I want this channel to kind of showcase that too. So as long as it's okay with you, I'd like to do that. So please feel free to stop back next Friday. We're going to do another moderator's choice. I need to talk to Necro about a better thumbnail, but we'll get there. I want to do a standard thumbnail for these streams. Ow, 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 ow. Ah! Sorry, Charlie horse. Ah! Hang on a minute. Oh. Oh. Sorry. Well, that way we could do other things outside of, Chantal and Amber and the Fids and things like that. So I think it'll be entertaining. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. I've got to go feed this big bad boy right here. He's getting a little naggy. Jen, please make sure you eat, and I'll talk with you later in DMs. And everybody, please have an awesome weekend. Thanks for stopping. If you liked the stream, please throw a like our way. If you didn't dislike it, that's fine too. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And we appreciate every sub we get. We are just a new channel trying to grow. And on that note, I'm going to say goodnight before I start chatty-cathying on to about 8 o'clock p.m. So y'all have a good night.